just practice anyway. Um, did it flow? Did it flow? Able to use my core. Still gentle, but also really allowing strengthening and challenge. My bookshelf fell apart just before my surgery. Thank God it was just before my surgery, because had it been after, I could not have saved them. I could not have fixed it. But I did. I saved them. But they're also sitting on a table. I'm currently studying yoga, teacher training, and all right. This is the power of learning. Okay, this is where my obsession comes in. I started back in 2020. Before 2020, I knew this is what I was meant to do. I didn't do yoga. I didn't know yoga. As a matter of fact, my thing is to do yoga for people who don't do yoga. That's my thing. Reason why that's my thing is because I didn't do yoga. Before my first surgery, back in 2018, I moved. It was wonderful. It kept me going. I did it intuitively. And what that means is I just felt in my body the movements. I never took a class. I never saw things. By this time, I had been doing massage for several years, and in that I learned so much. I researched so much, and I learned. Those words are important, because sometimes I think to myself, I don't know enough. I don't have enough information. I don't have enough education. And then I always remember that I passionately research it. I passionately learn. So I have spent so many years obsessively building my library for both what I'll call yoga. Yoga is so much more than just the movements that you do on the mat, by the way. Let's just start with that. However, those movements that you do on the mat help make it more possible for you to do the rest of the work that yoga entails. So one step leads to the next. It's just amazing. Anyways, I'm going through and I'm separating, and I've got stuff for body mobilization. That's the stuff that we as people do on our daily practice, on our regular practice, to help us maintain our flexibility. And then I also obsessively have what I do as a therapist. That's as a therapist to both help myself, because I must do my own myofascial release, deep tissue, trigger point, meridian massage. And I'm so humbled and amazed. I'm working with lymph. I'm working with meridians. I'm working with energy paths. I am working within the body, beyond within the body. And it starts from me working as a person. It starts with me, I, working from my body. And then from there, I'm able to do my therapist work for me, my body. And then from there, I'm able to do my therapy work, the therapy work for you, your body. And then my next plan of action, my next goal, the next thing that I am being called to is to help you do the work to help to teach you the work you can do to maintain your body. And if you do that work to take care of your body, and I do the work, and we do the work to help take care of your body, we can be in our bodies. Now, I'm talking so much about movement, but it's not just movement. It's breath. It's cleansing. It's mind work. It's bringing your body to peace. It's helping with the vagus nerve. It's help bringing stuff down. And I can be passionate about doing it for myself because I want to move. I want to be able to, it's not just movement. It's not just movement. I have a neurological disorder. It puts my body in a near, I don't want to say near constant. It puts my body in a space where it can very easily go into fight or flight. That fight or flight puts my body into a state of panic. And with the autoimmune disorder, when my body goes into a state of panic, it literally attacks itself. Here we go. Let's sum it up. Let's sum it up. Because the passion of this is that it helped me first. The passion of this is that, all right, I've had 2 life-saving surgeries, okay? I've also had 2 surgeries that, had I not had them, I would not have made it through. But were my body's consequence of responding to those surgeries. The third surgery undid what the first surgery did. The second surgery was due to a complication of the first. So, what I'm bringing this down to is I literally have to do this to save my life. But it's not just me. I could not be, I could be here right now. I could be here right now. I'd be here today. But I'd be miserable. I was miserable. And it was rough. It was rough. But I advocated for myself. And I let the doctors know there's a problem. Because they were able to look for the problem. They saw the problem. And they figured out how to fix the problem. And I'm not going to lie. Both of them were where we think this will work. We hope this will work. But we're not 100% sure. I'm honored. I am astounded by that. That is someone else coming into my body. They came into my body. And they cut stuff and they pulled stuff and they tied stuff. Oy vey. But healing is rough, but I'm making it through. I know this is so long-winded, and every time I look up, I'm bringing myself back to my books. Because right now, I'm trying to make, I do this. I make piles of my different books for different things. I've got books for moving our own bodies. I've got books for helping to maintain my body as well as other bodies as a therapist level. I've got my craft and art books because if anyone knows me, I'm just so passionate. And I'm just so grateful. How could I not be so grateful among grateful that seriously, I get to live. I get to live. My body is not... Nobody's is. Nobody's body is ideal. Our bodies are always striving to overcome, to work through the disease that's in them. I don't think there'll ever be no disease. But I think that it's really amazing that we can work within them to help work with the disease, to help fix the disease. I'm just simply humbled. I'm simply humbled and ecstatic. And the moves that I did, the moves, we'll call it the asanas. Yay, I did asanas, but guess what? Guess what I did? I sat in true, I can't call it meditation. That's the practice. I did the practice for 30 minutes. Practice for 30 minutes will bring me where I'm going to be. It's not enough for today. I got to do it every day. Practice. And it's going to bring me to this space where I'm connected to everything. I'm amazed. I'm just amazed. I'm so excited. So yeah. Then, no, there's no way I'm going to post this, but it's so much good information. So much good information. And I even have more to do. But I'm glad. I'm so glad I can do what I'm doing. I just stopped doing this just before my surgery. I almost forgot. All right. There is my